Joe, that's a massive disappointment, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a deflated dressing room. We did a lot right throughout that game. We put a score on the board that we felt was competitive after losing early wickets, and we did a lot right with the ball. And the bowlers have been excellent all competition. They've got our batters out of trouble a lot of times, particularly at Trent Bridge, and we're fully supportive of them. They've got it right so many times. So
it was a close game that ebbed and flowed. I'm just wondering at what point when Somerset were batting you thought you guys were there, because they needed 46 off the last 3, which is quite a lot.
Yeah, no, we looked at the stats and we sort of saw 160 was about a competitive score. We were 10 short of that. They started slowly in the power play. We took early wickets, so we were certainly confident. Tom Abel's a big player for them, and certainly when we got him out and Lewis Gregory, we were confident. And 46 from 3, of course, you're confident from that stage, but it got away from us, so be it.
But you very nearly didn't get anywhere near 150. If it wasn't for your 71 and you coming in at 8 for 2, the innings looked like it was really struggling.
Yeah, we lost early wickets, which was a shame. And batting at 4, I've sort of learned that if you don't put pressure back on the bowlers, it can be tough. You need to use the power play as best you can, and it's always a balance between losing wickets and putting something back on the bowlers in a positive way. And that was a constant balance throughout the innings.
Your competition in T20, you personally this year, you've really made some strides, and I guess every batter needs one shot that makes them almost like world class at this, and your shot across the line to a good leg ball, you've really mastered that.
Yeah, I worked hard at my T20 game in the winter. I've just enjoyed playing T20 cricket. It's my first sort of, full year in the side. Just trying to learn from each innings. It's a role you've got to be adaptable in, but it's certainly nice having a shot or an option that you're confident in, and I've just run with that throughout the tournament, really.
This is 6 times now Hampshire have been to Edgbaston on finals day and have not gone past the semi-final. I know it's your first time, but there'll be some guys that will be really hurting in there, like James Vince, who have been here every single time. It must be really difficult for them.
Yeah, absolutely. We came up yesterday and had a good practice session. We're in the home dressing room. Everything felt really good. I think we saw it as a shot to nothing. We had a great run in the group stages and the quarter-final. We probably didn't deserve to be here, so we were relaxed. And it's a shame to lose today. But we've had so many positives in this competition. Young guys, Tom Prest, Scott Curry have come on leaps and bounds. And I think it's a positive step forward for the club. We've been poor for a few years. We haven't been here since 2017. So to be back here is a step forward, and we'll look to kick on next year and to Liverpool next week.
The double was on until today, but the championship is still very much on next week. All to focus on for that, I guess.
Absolutely, and how exciting is that? It's been 50 years. This group have achieved special things this year. We've come from pretty tricky situations at times. We would have loved to have done the double, but it's so exciting going up to Liverpool next week. We'll dust ourselves down and put a massive push in next week.